When you're trying to lose weight, there's so many different choices out there, different types of diets, different types of workout programs. How do you know which one is the right one? Well, there's one thing that works for everyone when it comes to weight loss, and I'm going to tell you what it is. Hey, what's up? It's Melanie Ash from MelanieAshFitness.com. I'm a personal trainer, a fitness nutrition specialist, a weight management specialist, and a women's wellness expert. And one of the things that I find most of the women that I talk to are struggling with, it's knowing what to do when it comes to diet and exercise. There are many different programs out there. There's lots of different diets that you hear about, and it can be a struggle to know which one is the right one or which one's going to work for you. So today I am sharing my absolute best tip. This is a good one. It is the one thing that works for everyone when it comes to weight loss, and you're actually going to be pretty surprised maybe to learn what it is. It's not a particular diet program. It's not low carb. It's not high protein. It's not running. It's not CrossFit. The one thing that works for everyone to get weight loss is figuring out what works best for you. That's right. It's totally dependent on you. What is the one thing that is going to make the difference for you? And my best advice is to figure out what makes you the least miserable and what is the most realistic. So what do I mean by that? Let's talk about diet first. There are any number of ways that you can eat. First off, yes, you've got to eat healthy. But how healthy? What does that look like for you? Is it a lot of protein? Is it super low carb? Is it high-fat ketogenic diets? Maybe. Which way of eating, what types of foods make you feel your best? Some people don't do well on a lot of animal protein. They just don't feel good. That's okay. Some people do. Some people don't feel great eating super low carb. Other people actually feel better eating lower carb. It's going to be unique to you, and you've got to figure out what makes you feel your best. That's what's going to make you the least miserable, right? The foods that you eat, find out what you like and what makes you feel good, and eat that way. Now, what's realistic? What do you have time for? What's your schedule like? You don't have to eat 6 meals a day. You don't have to eat 2 meals a day. What is realistic for you? If your schedule is very busy, you can only get 3 meals in a day, don't stress out trying to eat 5 or 6. Perhaps you're someone who's hypoglycemic and you really need to eat every 2 or 3 hours. That's what's realistic for you. Do that and make it work for you. You absolutely can still eat food you like. This is where the miserable part comes in. If you're trying to stick to a diet and you hate all of the foods that you're eating, you're never going to do that long term. But you do have to eat healthy, and you do have to make good choices and leave a little room for things you like. And even within healthy foods, there are typically foods that you prefer over other healthy foods. Perhaps you don't really like kale, but you like spinach. Eat spinach. Don't feel like you have to eat kale. You've just got to eat greens. Figure out what makes you the least miserable and is the most realistic with your life and your body. And that's the diet that's going to work for you and is going to bring about weight loss. When we're talking exercise, we often think of exercise as something that has to be unenjoyable, unpleasant, difficult, and tedious. And that is not at all the case. There are a million different ways to burn calories, move your body, and use your muscles. Some people really like getting in the gym and lifting really heavy weights. Some people would prefer to do body weight workouts or yoga. That's what feels good on their body. That is okay. You do need to strength train, but you can strength train with 300-pound weights, and you can strength train with your body weight, doing yoga, doing even just body weight workouts at home, going out, getting on a jungle gym, doing those kinds of things. You're still using your muscles and you're still challenging your energy systems. If you really don't like lifting weights, you don't have to lift weights. If you really don't like yoga, you don't have to do yoga. What is going to make you the least miserable? There are certain people who are never going to like exercising. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're like, I'm never gonna want to go out and do exercise. Okay, that's all right. But there's going to be something you can do that you're at least going to say, this isn't so bad. I can deal with this. It's not making me hate life. That's your sweet spot. That's the exercise that is going to work for you. And again, being realistic. If you're trying to do a workout program and you'd have to be in the gym at 2 hours at a time, and you don't have that kind of time in your schedule, then that is not the workout program that's going to work for you. If you're someone who's trying to be a morning exerciser and you're thinking, well, I've got to get up and go to this workout class at 6 a.m., but you really aren't a morning person and you struggle every time to get out of bed, that's probably not the thing that's going to work for you. Maybe it's an evening class. Maybe it's working out on your lunch break if that's possible. Maybe it's taking quick walks throughout the day. What is the most realistic? Because whatever you do, you're going to have to keep doing. So if you're trying to work out twice a day to lose weight, that's going to work for you in the short term, but it's not going to be a long-term maintenance thing because you're not going to be able to do that forever, probably, for most people. Remember this tip. What is going to make you the least miserable and is the most realistic for your life and your body and your schedule? And that is the one thing that works for everyone. For diet and exercise. Figure out what you can do long-term every day for the rest of your life, and that's what works. It's really not as complicated as you think, and it's also not as unpleasant as you might think it needs to be. So that's your quick tip for the day. If you're looking for something to help you jumpstart your healthy habits, if you really want to get started working out or eating healthy, but you can't get into a routine or you're not sure where to start, I have an awesome free 7-day kickstart plan. I'll link it here with the video. It's 7 days of healthy eating. I give you all the recipes, a complete grocery list, all the instructions of how to prepare everything. So you basically do an entire week's worth of meal prep in a short amount of time. And then throughout the week, you have all your healthy meals packed and ready to go to keep you on track. And it's a 7-day workout plan. 3 days of strength training, 1 day of cardio, and 3 days of just walking. It's not crazy. You do not have to be in the gym busting your butt like crazy every single day. Those workouts actually have full workout videos, so you do the workout right along with me in real time, and none of those workouts are longer than 30 minutes. In fact, most of them are shorter than that. So check that out. It is my Melanie Ash Fitness 7-Day Healthy Kickstart Plan. It is absolutely free, and there's a Facebook group as well for those of you who want to participate, where you can have access to me, ask questions, get recipes, get ideas, stay motivated, and really get yourself started on your healthy living journey. It is a 7-day program, but you could repeat it up to probably 8 to 12 weeks in a row, and absolutely this plan will help you get healthy, feel better, and lose weight. Check that out. I'll link it here with the video. Make it a great Monday, and remember, what's going to make you the least miserable and is the most realistic, and that is the one thing that will get you results for weight loss. Take care. Have a great day.